In space as listener and uploading, she didn't actually know what else to do. She saved everyone, but now she don't know what else kind of plan. The next thing she saw something coming close to her. As it got close, she saw it was Nori. She was actually trying to talk to her, but forgot space, no sound. So best choice, she ended up using her holoform thing and tying away what she wanted to say. She said she was sorry that she wasn't strong and tried everything to protect her daughter, but it looks like it didn't end well. Nori said it's okay. Looks like Sin was way more powerful than expected. Listener ended up saying, now what? Now we need to find a way. Then she drew it across and asked, is it still? But listener nodded her head no. Next, listener actually thought about things. Instead of curing it, why don't we just kill it? Then shown a picture of listener or Sin's own heart with her stabbing it. Nori liked the idea and tossed the pickaxe towards her. But next thing you know, the two got separated when listener was hit by a ship flowing through the asteroid and everything. Next thing you know, she was pulled in. Ah! Ow! What the? Guys, Listener! Oh my god, you're alive! And you're still that cool version of what you are. What are you? Yeah, I was actually thinking about calling it like a skinwalker or Wendigo, but I think Wendigo is cool. I'm a Wendigo. I was actually a side project for this one. Listener! And then jumping in and hugging her. Oh my god, don't you ever do that. You scared me more than once. Sorry, I had to protect you. Wait, who's flying the ship? It's on autopilot, don't worry. But seriously, listener, I can't lose you again. Do that again and also, I don't know. That's sweet. But right now, we need to end this. Listener said she got up by bringing the fine to Sin. Head of course to the planet. We're taking this battle to her. Are you nuts? Have you seen what Sin's doing? But I know one thing. Lucy saw the listener kneeling down on her. Mean you can defeat her. What? But you saw me. I can't. Yes, you can. I believe in you, Uzi. Uzi smiled at that, but then was cut off when the tentacle thing stabbed in the ship. Oh crap. Look out! Ah! All of them were now heading down towards Copper 9 in a blaze of fire. Listener! She ended up looking at N, who was trying to get close to her. And she ended up doing the same, and next they interlocked their hand. Oh, that's gonna be a hell of a mess. And listener, I'm sorry for everything I put you through. What do you mean? I'm sorry I kidnapped you and everything. It's just, you're an amazing girl and all that stuff. And I don't want to lose you. If I lose you, then, I don't know. And like I said before, you're the best thing that ever happened to me. All my life I thought I would never find someone for me. I thought I'll be growing up old. And then you came in my life. And I'd rather be with you than anyone else. Does that mean that we were official? Next thing you know, they hugged and kissed. And then listener did like Uzi did. Now let's go fucking kill goddamn planet eater! I'm with you, babe! Woo! Yeah! All three of them pretty much went to go and fight off Sin. They ended up going close in the atmosphere. Then listener said, Uzi, no! Hey Sin! Join this! They're throwing her on no, turning every single light tentacles from yellow to purple, stopping them instant. Alright, let's do it! Whoa! Listener! Yeah! No! Whoa! All three of them were hit. Then next thing you knew, Sin came out. You dropped something before crushing Uzi's own no, turning every single light tentacles back to normal. Sin, I'm giving you this final only warning. Stop now or else. You go. You think threatening me when bringing me to stop? That's funny. But now, call back in. She said that she tried to take control of both Uzi and listener, but they didn't budge. Instead of them being controlled, She ended up feeling like herself was getting controlled. Sorry, you can't control us. Yeah, newsflash, bitch. I actually am better at this. And you know what? For the first time in my life, I'm finally free! Kick her ass, guys! Woo! He said as she was coming in. Funny, but now let's end this. She said as both her and Jay got ready to fight. Then, you all know the song, Bite Me, happened. It was an intense fight. Lucky thing, listener was similar to Sin. Her own speed and everything managed to catch up with her and all that. But just as she was about to stab her, she ended up using that hollow form to make her look like N. But then realized that this wasn't her and my N doesn't look like you faker! Then stabbed her in the stomach. Giggle, worth a try. But now, let's fight for real. She said as she ended up fighting hell of a lot more than she expected. But listener was ready. It was so intense and all that stuff. Both listener and Sin were neck and neck at each other's fighting skills. The lucky thing, the two, aka Uzi and managed to save her before Sin could stab her through the chest. And one led to another was a hell of a fight, skipping to the point where V came in. No more lies, no more tricks. Now is really the time to end all of it. And they ended up defeating Jay, but now it was time to defeat Sin, who was being fought by Uzi and Listener. And, yeah! Listener screamed as she punched her fist into Sin's chest and got her heart. Uzi, here! It's Uzi got it, and next thing you knew, she ended up opening a hole to where the sun was let in, melting the core, just leaving a no fear. But next thing you knew, the three were in a spear themselves. Before Sin can end up swallowing her core back, Uzi was gonna do it, but was surprised by this. What the? Oh my god! The two girls looked to see at Listener. She held her mouth as she ended up walking back, then did this. She looked at Sin as she breathed heavily while smiling. Sin looked at her shocked with the emoji on her eyes. See you in hell, bitch. Before she fell backwards, so did Sin. No, Listener! Uzi said that she tried to use her solver to save her, but didn't. One led to another. The four of them was looking for Listener. Listener, babe! Listener! And Listener! And, guys, I found her! They heard V and they ended up running towards them. Oh my god. Listener! They saw a Listener who was getting up. Oh, that was disgusting. Oh my god. Babe, you did it! You, whoa! What? Oh my, you look cool! More even cooler than that. What do you mean? V was the one who stepped forward and grabbed the mirror. She ended up showing Listener. She was still in her Wendigo form, but her horns and everything was way more scarier. And what's scarier? Her eyes from blue to crimson and yellow mixed together. Oh my god. What do you know? I guess my type of version of ending does actually require something cool. And that's me. You look so hot. And said dreamily, ew, and thank you. I'm after all. Look at my own new figure. Let's just say Listener now had double D's with a butt that even V was jealous. And a nice, slender, somewhat muscular hourglass. Whoa, V's right, you do look awesome. Yeah. But other than that, we did it, guys! We saved Copper 9! Sort of. After when she flinched at the collapsed building some. But still, we win! Yeah! Whoa! Both Listener and Lucy cheering crazy. And in class. And that's why we end up preferring to make sure how we save this planet and how we managed to end up bringing everyone back to life thanks to my new ability as well. both listener and Uzi and presenting their own, well, slideshow of what happened. Everyone was amazed. However, some of the boys couldn't stop looking at listener. One lucky thing, N was there as he shot one of them in the hand. Don't Google eye my girl, he said threateningly. Oh, thanks. And anywho, as furthermore, I just realized that even though you guys still can't believe I'm still alive and how me and N from him kidnapping me now becoming my boyfriend, I just realized that you know how life can be full of some crazy ass, shady but yet more surprising way of showing how we can end up making it through this place? Everyone nodded. Well, that's how I went through. Bunker or no bunker, I have my home. This here, gesturing to the bunker in the class, and outside, they're one, and we all end up having a chance to see it too. And with me and you guys, we can make things on Cover 9 be awesome. Yeah, way to go! Woo! That's my girlfriend! And cheered with the others, but he was more louder. Also, that's not all. I can now finally beat the song! Listener and then laughing as she became a fleshy like Wendigo, scaring all her classmates. But V, N, and Uzi pretty much cheered for her. Meanwhile, Lebeck was just listener, as she was actually going out to hang out with her boyfriend, and she stopped at the mirror, then saw her glitched out with a bunch of eyes, then back to normal. You know, Sin, if you want to end making a chance to have a body again, you gotta make sure not to ruin moments with me and N. Oh, come on. You end up being all lovey-dovey with my big brother. Yes, Sin was alive and she was being... Well, she was talking through like how Uzi's own tale was. She did have a bow, so don't worry. Come on, at least I know that you're happy that your brother had someone, because I didn't want him to keep Googling V after when she had a chance with him. True. But to be fair, for what I did, I think it's best to know my cool sister-in-law now, Sin said smiling. I have an awesome one, and my brother picked a great one. Thank you, and I promise I'll keep and safe. Well, I know, because you are the definition of touch what I love and you're dead. Yeah, it's good to have you around, Sin. It's good to be around you mostly, listener. Yeah, as she walked out into the bunker, waiting outside her beloved boyfriend N.